Hey shippers, when's the last time you rode your bike? I have 5 bicycles and it's one of my favorite things to do. It just takes me back to that feeling of freedom as a kid when I learned to ride and I could pretty much go anywhere and do anything. At least that's what it felt like. Now, if you're wondering, what does bicycling have to do with your website? Stick around because I'm going to tell you right now. Sometimes I'll talk to people who tell me that they tried cycling once and they didn't like it, which baffles me because it's one of my favorite things to do. And so then I'll dig a little deeper and I'll find out that maybe it's a woman and she got her bike as a hand-me-down from her ex-boyfriend and it's too big, the handlebars are out too far, the brake levers are hard to reach. You know, there's all these things that just make the experience uncomfortable and not optimal. Or maybe it's someone who bought, a $50 clunker on Craigslist and it's just not fun to ride. And sometimes I'll talk to that same person maybe 6 months or a year later, and they will have gone to a bike shop and gotten themselves a new bike that fits them well, that's made for them, that doesn't have the stock saddle on it, because stock saddles, as any experienced cyclist will tell you, are made from the same places as torture devices. But everything has been optimized to make the experience really great and really fun, and now they love cycling. So what does this have to do with your website? Well, if the experience of logging into your website and trying to update it or trying to add content is one that fills you with dread, then you're not going to do it. I had this conversation just the other day with a business colleague of mine who every time she thinks about updating her website, she just thinks, I just want to redo the whole thing. Like, she just doesn't even want to log in. She'd rather just scrap it and start over. And so just like any kind of exercise, right? Someone might say, I tried running on the treadmill, but I hated it. But then I tried trail running and I loved it. Now, we all know we should exercise, but we have to find the way to do it that we're going to enjoy so that we actually go out and do it. So if you've been thinking to yourself, you need to produce content, you need to update your website, you need to create that sales page, whatever it is, and the thought of dealing with your website fills you with dread, you're not going to do it. So you need to accept the fact that you're going to have to address this problem first and fix the issues with your website so that you can actually do the things that you need to do with it. And once you do that, you'll be able to have an idea and produce that idea and get it out into the world quickly, and that's going to be enjoyable for lots of reasons. 1, you're not going to get bogged down in the tech details. 2, you're actually going to be publishing and promoting your content, which is going to give you positive returns for your business. And that's going to inspire you to keep doing that, which is then going to reap more benefits. So that was the thought I wanted to share with you today. And I hope you find it useful. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel and head on over to carveldigital.com to subscribe and get notified when I produce new content. Thanks for watching. It's your turn to ship.